Hi friends, Mindy here. I have days 18 through 20 of my 100-day project for you today. These are going to go pretty quick. A lot of these days didn't actually take the full 15 minutes because I was just using things I had found around my office and stuff. And so I found this sticker sheet, which I have had for a long time. And so I'm just going to use some of these stickers. My premise behind my 100-day project, if you haven't seen my videos before, is I'm creating Memorydex cards, and I'm setting a time limit for 15 minutes every day, and I am trying to use up my stash. So those are kind of the components of this challenge for me. And so what you see me doing here is I have all of my bases already prepared. So I just pulled out one that would go along with these kind of vintage looking stickers, and then I had some really wide washi that was has a map on it. And now I'm just going to use the stickers from this sticker sheet and just create a little vignette, just a little page here. There's nothing really major, just really wanting to use up some of these things. You know, stickers have a lifespan as well, and so as much as I really love this sticker sheet, it's not really doing me any good just sitting over in my stash of things. At least this way it will be on a card and fun to look at. And so what you saw me do there is I left that little hot air balloon kind of sticking up over the top. And so I just took some baby powder on a soft paintbrush and applied it to the back to take the sticky off. So, and then I'm using my Dymo label maker here. I'm just writing out the word adventure, and I'm coloring that with some Distress archival ink, just so that it wasn't, because it was really, bright white, and I wanted it to kind of blend a little bit more into the sort of vintage look on here. And then that is pretty much it. I'm going to, I kind of trying to decide if I want to add something. I wish I had done a little bit more on the background up at the top. And so I'm going to come in. This is the Matthews Alpha, the number set from By the Will for God. I will put my affiliate link down below. I believe this set is currently in stock, but I'm not 100% sure. But I will put my affiliate link down there. Anyway, I'm just stamping the number 18 on the back. And then I'm also going to pull out another stamp set from By the Will for God called Roses and Wheels. These just have some compasses and things on them. And I just felt like it needed a little bit more. And then I thought I was going to try to add something a little bit into the background up at the top. At this point, it was kind of finished, but at the same time, I had extra time. So I thought, well, I can see what I can do. And then right here, I tried stamping and it didn't really turn out, and I just decided I wasn't going to go for it. I wasn't going to push my luck, so I just left it as it was. Excuse me. So this is day 19, and again, I had pre-made all of my bases, and I had this paper, and I've had this paper in my stash. This is, I think, I want to say it's like a Studio Calico paper, and I've just had it for quite a while, and I really, really love this paper. I don't know what it is about it, but I just love this paper. And so I have been hoarding it, so I thought this would be a good time to use this little scrap on a card. And I just added this paper over the top of one of the bases that I already had, which just makes it a little bit sturdier. And also then I don't have that, that same like bright pattern paper. Part of the papers that I used when I created the bases were really just to sort of use up some of the scrapbook paper and stuff that I had. So I don't really feel bad about completely covering it. I don't necessarily feel any obligation to work with exactly what's on the background. I just wanted to have the bases ahead of time. Excuse me. I'm so sorry. I'm still a little bit, my throat is still just a little bit weird from all the bronchitis. So I apologize. Anyway, you saw me here. I went through a bunch of little die cuts that I have had in my stash for years. And I found this one that says he gives peace, and it made me think of a quote. So for this particular day, I actually stopped filming, and because I had to find this quote, which I had saved in my phone, I kept my timer running. So I was still trying to keep to my 15 minutes, but that's why basically nothing else got done on this card other than me putting the number on the back, is because I wrote down the quote, and it took me a minute to find it in my phone. So I used up a little bit of my time trying to do that. But it's just a quote that I really, really love. And it says, "Rainbow colors are there to remind us that only he can give calm through the storm and peace to the heart filled with rain. And I just thought that really went well with the little cloud that says, I will be your peace. So that card was just really simple. And then moving on to day 20 here, this is one of those collage masterboard pieces that I had created at the very beginning when I did my setup. And I have this, this set called Public Library. It is from, I want to say October afternoon. Yeah. And I have had this in my stash. I got this like on a deal from Peachy Cheap or something. And so it has a whole like paper set and everything that goes with it. But I just really love the kind of vintage school vibe. And one of the sheets that is on this collage masterboard is actually like some old school vintage handwriting practice paper. So I thought this would be really kind of fun. And so it has a lot of the same kind of colors in it. So I'm just pulling out different pieces, and you'll see me just kind of going through here, auditioning all the different pieces. My background had this red from the writing paper in it, and then it also had some of the blue just from when I created this masterboard. And so these particular die cuts and things actually just ended up matching really, really well because they were blue and red. And so I am just going around and distressing all of the edges of all these little pieces, these little flashcards and everything. And I'm just going to kind of play with all of the different pieces. I'm trying to not get too hung up on what to put on here because that just eats up a lot of time. I felt like I needed something in that bottom left-hand corner, but for now I'm just going to start gluing everything together and kind of creating a little cluster. And then I glued a little circle piece up at the top that says Webster's New Handy Dictionary on it, which I just think is so cute. And then I am going through here trying to find a piece for that little corner. I really wanted to use those glasses, but they were just too big. And I thought about using this cat, but the cat didn't have any blue on it, and so it just felt like it was all the red down at the bottom and all the blue at the top. So I'm going through here and trying to find something that's kind of multicolored, and I found this one, but it's going to have some yellow and some green in it, so I'm kind of introducing another color. And so what I'm going to do to fix that is just add a little bit more of the yellow on this card, and that will kind of help balance everything out. So I just want to make sure that I have the blue and the red kind of evenly dispersed around the card. So I added a little red flower up at the top and a little yellow star, and then down at the bottom I'm going to add a little blue butterfly, and then I added another little yellow star there, and that just kind of brings everything together and brings those colors all the way around the card. And then I'm just going to write the number on the back because I was running out of time. So if you liked this video, I would really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up. And if you haven't already, I'd appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. And until next time, bye-bye.